Feels so good out today too. Get my little slut sled back. Even though she was only down for one day of work. It was like, I compare that feeling, you know, whenever you get up, you're getting ready to go somewhere and you go to get on your bike and nothing. And that day you just can't ride it. I compare that feeling to the feeling of being in like middle school or high school and your girlfriend breaking up with you. The girl that you thought you loved but you really didn't. Of course you didn't know that at the time. That's what it feels like. It's like, what the hell? You just get that feeling in your stomach. You're like, are you freaking kidding me? Like it's just like the motorcycle gods were just so pissed at you that they were like, no, you're not riding today. Just grabbed you by the nuts and kicked you in the face. Oh, it's so bad. But then again, the feeling you get whenever you realize everything's okay and it's running perfectly fine. It's like you banged that ex-girlfriend's best friend. What are we backed up for? It's a freaking yielding area up here. Oh, speaking of yielding, let's talk about the video where the guy got rear-ended by his mom on his 48. You'd be surprised the amount of people that think that video is staged. People that you know 100% for a fact do not ride. You just know they don't because they know that you don't stage something like that. There's no benefit to it whatsoever. And I mean, because, okay, say you do conspire with your mother to have her rear-end you at a yield sign for views. You damage her car, your motorcycle, possibly yourself, all for what? Some views? You know how many millions upon millions of millions, like hundreds of millions of views you'd have to get on YouTube to make enough money to even cover the damage on one of those vehicles. I mean, yeah, you do have insurance and everything, but come on. Really? That's just stupid. I just don't get how people think that's fake. Why would you go out and destroy a Harley Sportster 48, which I know is at least $8,000 plus, depending on what year it was? Why would you do that for views? But anyway, aside from the point people think it's fake, is a lot of the people are saying it's the dude's fault for stopping. Okay. Apparently these people don't realize what a yield sign is. When you come up to an intersection, say this intersection right here, for example, and I'm turning right there, and so there's cars coming from across the road back here from the left. When I get to that yield sign, what do I do if cars are coming? I stop. I mean, it's common sense. A yield sign, it's embarrassing that I had to explain to these people what a yield sign meant. A yield sign is basically, for the dumb people, a stop sign that you can ignore if there's no oncoming traffic. That's basically all a yield sign is a stop if you have to sign. And it's just, it's amazing to me the stupidity of these people, and there's like thousands of them on Facebook that think this, you know, that think this is the guy's fault. Well, why did he stop? He could have kept going. If you look right behind him, there's a Jeep coming, a white Jeep. And I'll post, you know, some stills of this picture, or this video in this video. I'll post some still pictures of it. But you can clearly see a Jeep coming. And from what I can decipher from it, the Jeep does not have a turn signal on. Even if he did, rule number one is never turn out in front of somebody with a blinker on. Never, ever, ever turn out in front of somebody with a blinker on. Because you don't know if their intention is to actually turn. There's so many people I see out on the road with their blinkers left on all the time, especially old people. So you don't know if his intention is to even turn to begin with. So of course you're going to at least slow down, if not come to a complete stop. And right behind that Jeep, because there's a lot of people arguing, oh, well, the Jeep turned, he could have gone. There was a truck right behind the Jeep. So you'll see as soon as he gets hit and starts to stand up, the truck goes by. So that proves there's traffic coming. So, I mean, it's just insane the amount of people who think that it's his fault that have no clue what a yield sign is. It boggles my mind how stupid some people can be. Like, I know some of these people can't be driving. Like right here. Okay, I'm at a yield sign. I can keep going now because there's nobody coming. Slow down, look, and go. Now, if there had been a car coming from the other side of the road across, I would have had to have stopped. It's common sense. I mean, it really is. Like, you know what they say, common sense ain't so common anymore. It's embarrassing how stupid the youth, and some of these people weren't even really youth. Some of these people are easily in their 30s or 40s even. So I know they've been driving for at least 20 years. You know, 15 to 20 years driving experience, and you still don't know what a yield sign is. How did you even pass your learner's exam? That question is literally on the test. But enough rambling on. I feel like Moto right now. Fucking grass! Go! Get the grass out of the road! What's up, old man? Woo! But I mean, it's ridiculous how stupid people are. If you've seen this video, because I don't want to post the entire video, I don't want to, you know, pretend like I'm, you know, jacking the video to try to get some kind of credit to, you know, freaking clickbait or whatever. I don't really care for that, but I will talk about it. Then I will post pictures of it, you know, little stills, maybe even show little clips, but I'm not going to show the whole thing. But if you've seen the whole thing, let me know what your opinion is on it. And oh, something else about that video. I don't know why this is the last thing I'm thinking to talk about, because it was the most I guess the most relevant topic here, considering I'm a moto vlogger, is the amount of people that think that it's fake because he was wearing a camera on his helmet. There are numerous, like at least a couple of hundred that I saw that were saying, well, it's gotta be fake, why else would he be recording at the time? You people, you guys never heard of a motorcycle with a camera on their helmet. They act like it doesn't exist. It's so common now. I mean, I easily see 2 or 3 people, you know, a day out of the, say if I see 20 motorcycles, I'll see at least close to 5 of them with cameras on their helmets. Which, I mean, what, that's, how many percent is that? I don't need 25%. Yeah, 25%. Had a brain fart for a second. So that's at least 25% of people with cameras on their helmets. And the number's growing constantly. And they're not even necessarily motor vloggers, they just keep it running for insurance purposes and just for their safety, which is very smart. A lot of the times, you know, I'm not talking with this thing running, it's just running. So if something were to happen, it's on film. You know, somebody can't say, oh, it's his fault. He didn't see me. Oh, well, I'm right here in this video and I can see you perfectly fine, so you should have been able to see me. You just weren't paying attention because you were too busy playing Pokemon Go. You were too balls deep in Pikachu. But yeah, they were saying, oh, well, he started the camera right when he was telling his mom bye, and she said to be careful to watch for idiots, and then it gets hit. Well, yeah, you've never heard of editing? The whole point of the video was his mom telling him to be careful that there were idiots out there, and then she's the idiot that hits him. That's the whole point of the video. Apparently people don't realize that you can edit. I guess all those movies that they've been made and they filmed it all in one take, huh? Yeah, it makes perfect sense. All these actors get it done all in one take. Movies done all at one time. It literally takes them 2 hours to make a full entire movie. I mean, come on. Where are these people born? Stupid Headville. But anyway, I guess I'm done rambling on. I've easily made 2 videos worth today riding around, just test riding my bike. Really, I'm just joyriding it because I missed an entire day of riding. Actually, not really an entire day. I missed like a 20-minute ride to work and a 20-minute ride home. It's really all I missed. So I made up for it with about a 40-minute ride. So I just made up for the time that I lost today. And it's a lot better just riding around for fun than it is riding to work. Riding to work sucks because you know you're going to have to get off the bike and leave it sitting there for 8 hours.